again? You two are so clingy. Take a hint already. Who's on my super secret personal frequency? What? Who is this? This imposter? Do you not recognize your own face? I've come from the future to warn you. If you try to turn Crash Bandicoot into the general of your army, you will fail. The machine rejects him. Fraud! Fiend! Embryo! Alert the guards! Why won't I listen to me?
Crash 4 walkthrough, so this is actually kind of a break that is given to us compared to the last couple of levels, last 5 or so that we've done. This one is not easy, but it's a lot easier than the other ones were, so it's kind of weird. I think it's called Toxic something or other, or maybe not, I can't remember. And we now realize that, of course, what's his name? Neocortex is in fact still the bad guy in this game, and he will in fact be the final boss. Even though we've already defeated him, we'll have to do it again, and we're gonna have to get through a couple of these levels first. So I think we're like in the sewers of his lair or something, and we got these electric crickets, which are weirdly easy but also can be really annoying, although I guess you could say that about any enemy. And then we just have a huge, wide, long level to deal with. So I have already died 5 times. We have these mice that hold shields. Some of them hold them up and down, and some of them hold them sideways, so that'll tell you which way to attack them. But having, you know, done this 100 times, I'm rushing past them pretty easily now, so kind of hard to show that off. Those 2 mice killed each other, thank you. And we're gonna grab this checkpoint real quick. We got the gravity switcher thing, so we have to make sure we avoid all the wheels while also making sure that we are on the correct plane of existence here. And then we'll want to stay on this wheel, and we also have to switch the gravity when we're high enough up, and then switch it on this wheel, and then once we start going high enough here, we'll have to switch it back, and there's a secret gem right there that I found completely on accident, so now you know. And let's see if I can make it here. These wheels are a little bit glitchy, but I have never died because of them, so a lot of games that have moving platforms, especially wheels like that, they usually kill you in some way, but in this one it seemed okay. Then we're going to have more of these crickets, and this level is, like I said, it's kind of a strange relief after doing the last few especially, just because it is a little bit easier, but it is still one that you have to take seriously. You don't want to sleep on this level. You will get killed easily by the dumbest stuff just because you're a little bit surprised, oh, is it really that easy? And especially right there, I didn't see the Nitro boxes, so I lost my tiki, and I decided to skip those dumb rats. Then we have these flopping thingamajigs. I have no idea what they are, like electric sewage eels or something, and the only way to really deal with them is just to jump over them. You can't blow them up, as I demonstrated a few seconds ago, and they don't seem to turn around and attack you again. They only seem to kind of turn into your direction when they are in front of you, but they don't really turn around and come at you once you're behind them, so just try to get behind them, and you should be okay. The water here is constantly pushing you back, so you have to make sure to avoid the rollers, and then there's just so many more boxes, man. And then there's tons of boxes on these spinning things, so if you're going for that, then you will want to remember that they are in fact there. That little light saved me from falling down on that part, and I'm just kind of panicky playing here, making it through by some miracle, living on lives that I don't deserve. Although I think at this point I disabled the light gameplay. I think I was down to like something like 20 lives left, and one of the previous levels I died like 30 times, 30, 40 times on, so I decided, you know what, I don't want to get halfway through one of these endgame levels and have to repeat all of them because I ran out of lives, or repeat the whole level because I ran out of lives. Like, I don't want to deal with that, so I just said, you know what, forget it. There's no achievement. If there was an achievement to beat the game on the life setting, that'd be one thing, but there isn't even an achievement for that. So since there isn't, there's really no reason to have the lives on, you know, other than to torture yourself. There's no reason. So whatever. There's tons of enemies here that you really just want to make sure that you be very careful when you kill, because they can kill you pretty easily. And then be careful of this electric cricket that always begins his electric blast when he comes on screen. And then there'll be another one down here that you can try to hit. There's actually 2 there, but I'm just going to skip one of them. And then here there's going to be a checkpoint that's going to show up because I died too many times, but that's okay. So we're going to run past these wall blades while running on the walls. Try to time this one to get past it. Barely got past it, and that is where a checkpoint will be if you die too many times like I did. There will not be a checkpoint there if you are here fresh, so keep that in mind. But anyway, we're going to just climb up these ones, and I'm going to avoid the mice, or the rats, or whatever they are, except that one I'm going to kill. The other ones I avoid just because it's too hard to hit them while I'm constantly being pushed backwards. These ones are really easy to kill if you just spin while jumping on them, and then that one again, just try to kill him while always spinning, then we can get to the time tiki, and now we have to slow time down. So grab the bonus level as the checkpoint, which I believe I did, yep. And, you know, never let go of checkpoints in this game, so always grab the bonus level. Even if you don't do it, it's still a checkpoint to you. And then we can try to time our way up here, grab that checkpoint, and immediately fall off the edge because I am stupid. Man, I die so much in these levels, man. Okay, and then we're going to use more time to get across this part, and it's at this point in this level you really just want to spam the time as much as you can, and as long as you have this, it's going to help you out the most. It comes back pretty fast, so don't be afraid to just spam the button. Especially here, I think I do spam it, yeah, because they're going to be falling after me, kind of going in weird directions, don't really want to deal with it. And then there's going to be another wheel that we want to use the time on. Come down here, there's going to be these eels, or these crickets. There's these crickets that are just going to, you know, just ignore them, just run by them. That one I'm going to try my best to avoid, and somehow got through that okay. Those are fast crickets, and then, thankfully, we're at the end of this level.